Hey guys, welcome to the BWSaiyan YouTube channel. I'm your host, my name is 40, and today I want to bring you guys to a segment on my channel called Current Events in the Gaming World. This is where I discuss something that's going on that's very current, that generally affects the gaming community as a whole, whether you play one of the most current games or whether it's affecting something that is coming out as far as the beta release, or as you can see here on my screen, affecting those who are looking forward to something that has been announced by Nintendo. And as you can see right here, it says it's official. Walmart has canceled all SNES Classic Edition pre-orders. So let's just get onto the article before I give my thoughts. So it says right here, some things are just too good to be true. Apparently, one of those things is a Walmart pre-order for the upcoming SNES Classic Edition. Last week, Nintendo's highly anticipated follow-up to the NES Mini went up for sale on Walmart's website. In a development that shocked literally nobody, available units sold out in a matter of minutes, leaving many gamers frustrated and empty-handed. Some lucky individuals, however, did manage to snag a reservation for the in-demand plug-and-play machine, and until earlier today were sitting happy in their secured retro glory. But much to the dismay of customers, cancellation emails started going out to anyone with a proper pre-order, and just like that, the 16-bit dream died. Actually, that may be a little dramatic, but the whole debacle is rather ridiculous and undoubtedly rubbing people the wrong way. Today's email message cited a possible technical glitch for the mishap and said that the fact that the item was even displayed on the website in the first place was a massive mistake. After canceling what seemed to be a random swath of orders over the past several days, it took Walmart almost an entire week to officially get word out on the full-scale take-back, as it were. Not exactly a good look, and it doesn't bode well for what is sure to be an absolute scramble for the SNES Classic Edition once it officially releases here on September 29. The entire ordeal is hot on the heels of yesterday's seemingly random restock of the NES Classic Edition at ThinkGeek, which saw various bundles of the discontinued mini console sell out in under an hour. As it stands, it's unclear if the SNES Classic will see a round of actual and non-canceled pre-orders in the US. Apparently, Nintendo has opened pre-orders overseas at retailers like Amazon UK, but has yet to set anything up on these shores. Given the demand for this tiny machine, it seems like the responsible thing to do, but knowing Nintendo's strategy, strange supply, and demand track record, I'm not holding my breath. The most likely scenario is long, early morning September lines at Targets, Best Buys, and Walmarts, and paltry shipments that will only sate a small portion of said crowds. I'd honestly love to be proved wrong, though. It's currently unknown how many pre-orders Walmart took in before it pulled the plug, but judging from the response on Twitter, it seems to have been quite a few. Honestly, this is feeling a lot like the early Amiibo craze all over again, with phantom stock hitting websites at odd hours and orders getting haphazardly scrapped. My hope is that in an official capacity, pre-orders will actually hit major retail websites in the near future, and everyone who wants an SNES Classic Edition is able to secure one. Though the more I think about it, the more such a rational, no-hassle approach to video game distribution seems like a silly pipe dream. So tell me, were you one of the unlucky SNES enthusiasts who had their pre-order canceled, or did you manage to miss this fail boat entirely? Let me know in the comments or on the social media. Also check my op-ed on the SNES Classic Edition here. So this article is official. It is by Forbes.com. I will leave a link to this article on the description below of this video. But really? A technical glitch? Like, how can this happen? We already learned from the NES Classic just how high in demand and just how sensitive, honestly, this topic is for retro gamers. I myself am a huge retro gamer. You can ask my friends who work with me at GameStop. For those of you that are tuning in that know me personally, I loved buying, remakes of old games. Sometimes I'd get made fun of by my coworkers. But I mean, hey, these are the games that I grew up with. These are the games that honestly I should never have traded in as a kid and should have held on to. And now that this opportunity for the SNES, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite console ever to be made, is being released by Nintendo for Them to screw up like this, I don't know. It's quite an uproar. I know one of my friends already got affected by this. I spoke to him earlier this morning at work. He was really upset because he was super excited when he texted me on Friday saying Walmart is taking pre-orders, which I never thought something like this would happen because I know for the NES Classic, there were no pre-orders taken. They just randomly hit stores and people were like, "What is this? Like, what is this, unique console that is coming out?" So quite a fiasco that's going on here. Not sure what's going to happen. I really hope some kind of, you know, compensation or something has to be done because Nintendo should know by now that fans, especially, some of us, older folks from the 90s and the 80s, look forward to something like this. We look forward to going back to the past and re-experiencing that. Especially this comes with Star Fox 2, which essentially was a game that never came out on the Super Nintendo back in the day. And I know people can just say, "Oh, you could just emulate it. You can, just put it on a Raspberry," but really there's something about holding that controller and just being able to play on something that is very genuine and unique, such as the Super Nintendo. There's that experience. You cannot replicate that on your computer just by downloading the emulator. I'm sorry. And if you want to disagree with me, that's fine. I try to put a positive spin on things. As you guys know, I'm a very positive person, but something like this, it's very, very touchy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, I'm gonna leave a link in my video description to this article by Forbes. What do you guys think is going to happen, to the SNES Classic when it releases within 2 months? Should they continue to take pre-orders? Can Nintendo be able to prevent these technical glitches? What should retailers do to make sure that something like this never happens again? Anyways, this is the end of my video. I hope you guys, enjoyed listening to my rant. I try to keep it, calm, cool, and collected. I want to, be able to articulate to you guys, what I feel about these current event gaming situations. This is the BWSaiyan signing out. Take care.